Was there something specific they did or you didn't do that just got you down 25 early like that?
Well, a lot of things can be true, right? I seem to say that a lot. You do have to credit them. They jumped all over us. I ended up having to call 2 timeouts, and I think I had to do that in 2 quarters, and then found myself at the only one at the end. But, we didn't start the game with a lot of juice, and we're not going to make any excuses about it. I've shortened the rotation. You got to go for wins whenever you can get them, and we started out a little bit sluggish, but I loved the spirit that everybody brought in that second quarter, and we got right back into the game. And it was a game in the second half, and they definitely made more plays down the stretch. We had some defensive breakdowns that led to some open shots, and you have to do different things when you have somebody like DeRozan, and you don't have a switchable guy like Bam, and they took advantage of that and got some open shots from there. But there were also some breakdowns that led to some fouls and opportunities for them to get to the free throw line that also proved to be costly.
Chicago had stretches early on. They were getting a ton of open threes, and then for a while in the second half, they were getting to the rim a lot. Then they got a couple open threes down the stretch. Were the guys moment to moment maybe reacting to what had previously happened? And then
I thought they did a good job of executing versus different coverages, and they adjusted very well. Yeah, Chicago did, and they made the right plays, and they're playing differently right now as well. So the ball. They're playing slightly differently, and we had some of those breakdowns that led to open shots. And if you defend it right and are super disciplined and focused and locked in, that doesn't guarantee anything either. But it leaves us wondering, for sure. Those last 6 minutes, whether those were mental fatigue errors or just lack of discipline errors. I don't know, but we're definitely going to get better at that. The spirit, the competitiveness, the want, all of that was there. The grit, that was definitely there. The guys that have logged big minutes, they were dead-legged for sure, but they have a competitive spirit. Our guys definitely have that spirit, and we just couldn't get that over the top. What I would have liked to have seen in that second half is for us to take the lead, just one time. One time. That's what I was saying basically in every timeout, just to see if that could change the dynamic. And we could just never quite string together enough plays to take the lead and then go from there.
That group of Hampton, Cain, and Bryant obviously gave you a spark in the second quarter. Eric, had you planned to use RJ going in, and how do you think he played in his time tonight?
I think it was important for him to get his feet wet, just to understand all the nuances and how important it is, to every detail that we're hammering, that just makes, the next practice session, more relevant. He'll understand, and all those guys will understand. If those guys didn't play those minutes and change the energy of the game, then when our starters came back in and when they really changed the energy and got that thing to within 5, I believe, in the second quarter, that never would have happened without them. I knew at some point we were going to have to play more than 8 guys. That was my plan tonight. I went to that a little bit quicker in that first quarter because 2 timeouts and down 25 or whatever it was, that'll force you to get in the rotation a little bit quicker.
Duncan only played 26 minutes tonight after having played 4 yesterday. Was it a matter of fatigue, or was there something in the coverage that you decided to cut his minutes a little bit?
I was really just searching in the fourth quarter. At this point, I don't know what was right and what wasn't right. I was trying to find anything that we could string together enough stops that could get us in the open court. I felt our best opportunities were in the open court, and we were trying to maximize some things defensively, but that didn't work out as well. All right, thank you.
Locker room is open.